Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Figures, Games and Trains. And we are looking today at the Elite. Those damn Dudleys. Woohoo! Yes. Were these ringside? No, these were I think these were Mattel Creations. They weren't ringside exclusive. Yes, they were. Yes, because I remember getting them off the Mattel Creations site. And in all honesty, I actually mentioned it in my live video. These are more based on ECW. But I do remember them being in WWE with these outfits. And if you actually look on the back of the box, you can see that that is actually the Monday Night Raw ropes in the background from the Attitude Era. So they obviously used these outfits within WWE. And to be fair, we've seen the Dudleys get brought out in the same gear over and over and over again. It is actually a nice change to see them in the ECW style outfit. Now, opening the box, we find attached to the back 2 tables. Not one, but 2. Ooh. 2 tables. However, one thing I will actually say and complain about, they should be brown. Mattel, these should be brown. Because, in all honesty, tables, they never used black tables during the Attitude Era. They were always brown tables. You never really saw anything with black tables back then. I didn't see that. You actually get a ECW hardcore wrestling backdrop with these figures. I didn't realise you get that, so I might keep that and put it with my other Attitude Era backstage backdrop. So let's get into those damn Dudleys. So the first thing that I really want to get into with this is getting the plastic ones. Don't you are bloody metal. It's bloody everywhere. And they're so hard to get into. It's horrible. Come on. That pinged and hit me in the hand. Ooh. So, I think Bubba Ray is loose now. Bubba Ray's out. So, one of the first things you'll notice, you get the ECW Tag Team belts. To me, they're not a big thing for me. Because like I say, I never really watched ECW in the day. Maybe I could probably catch up with some ECW at some point. On the official YouTube channel of WWE. Because apparently they are not putting them on Netflix. Very surprised at that, to be honest. Considering they own the rights to ECW and everything. So, as you can see, we open the Dudleys, and Bubba Ray Dudley, to me, this one really stands out. Because as always, it's a soft goods t-shirt, and I love soft goods. I think it's so much better having soft goods, especially if they do it right, like these. So they're not big and bulky, and they actually fit on the figures properly. He's got he's got a removable bandana, and obviously his glasses come off as well. So, and oh, he's actually got the scar on the back of his head. That's one of the first times I think I've ever seen that get implemented on a wrestling figure. I wouldn't say the face is actually brilliant on Bubba Ray, but then you've got to think, you see, his very young days. I'm just looking at the picture on the side of the box. You could, I suppose, say it's alright, but it's not brilliant. But yes, a very, very good figure of Bubba Ray. Now I've got to try and get into Devon, because again he's got one of those plastic things on him. Devon, I think that's him loose now. Again, he gets an ECW belt, ECW tag team belt, the same as Bubba Ray. There's another bloody plastic thing here. And this is again another really good figure. This one of Devon. Although I must say, the face, for me, the face isn't brilliant on Devon. I don't think it's a very good lookalike. Now, whether it looks better without the glasses, not really. It doesn't look all that. It's not as good as Bubba Ray's. Even though Bubba Ray's isn't actually brilliant, Devon's is actually a lot worse, I would say, than Bubba Ray's. But it is a good figure. It's still a good figure. And I appreciate that we're getting something different with these two. These came out roughly around the same time as the Headbangers and Imperium. So yeah, these are really, really good figures. Really, really are good figures. I mean, it's just a shame that the faces are not perfect, as you would expect them to be. But I can't complain too much, because they are actually really good figures and everything. So I suppose it's really, I like with Devon, they've actually got the detail in with the overalls part, and then you can actually see parts of Dudley and 3D or whatever it says on the back, underneath his overalls. They are really, really, it's really, really good. And obviously the tie-dye purple facts on that t-shirt. But I would add this, of the two figures, Bubba Ray is my favourite. And I think it's because of the soft goods. It really, really does really stick out to me. And really good. It's even got 3D written on the shorts. I don't actually know whether it actually said that. And one thing that is different, we actually got a different set of knee pads with Bubba Ray Dudley. We've never seen those kind of knee pads with a Mattel figure before. When I say we haven't really seen them, I'm saying that no, because we haven't really seen something different like that. It's like the one of the Sergeant Slaughter figures. came with his red elbow pad, but it had the big gap in the middle of it. We don't get a lot of them. The last time we saw one of those elbow pads, if I remember rightly, was with Vladimir Kozlov. Yeah, Vladimir Kozlov was the last guy to have the elbow pads with the big gaps in the middle of them. And Sergeant Slaughter, the one where he was against America, when he was with I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. When he was with someone Mustafa. Was it Chief Mustafa or something like that? Anyway, whoever it was someone Mustafa. That he was with, and he was with the Iron Sheik as well. I think he was under a different name though. But he had the dark red elbow pad. In fact, these elbow pads on Bubba Ray Dudley are actually a little bit different than the standard elbow pad as well. They're not like the usual elbow pads that we see with other figures and everything, although they did actually put one back to front. I've just turned it around. But yeah, as I say, incredible set of the Dudley Boyz. Honest to God, if you haven't got these and you are the kind of person that liked these characters and everything, come get them. Get those damn Dudleys. Boom. And, well, for this video, that is it. And I'm out. See you next time.